What is up, YouTube? Alright, so this is probably going to be my first YouTube video ever. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for quite a long time now. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, specifically the automotive creators. I watch skateboarding, a lot of guitar, mandolin, drum tutorials, but my main focus is cars and even more so specific drifting. I watch, the big names, Adam LZ, Motion Auto TV, Taylor Ray, all those guys. They got a lot of money. They make drifting look really fun, but it's easy to see that it gets expensive. And I think that drifting can be done a lot cheaper. You hear Aaron Losey from Lone Star Drift talk about using stock cars. You don't have to build a car. You don't need some crazy tube frame, wide body, custom parts, engine swap car. When I first got into it, that's what I wanted to do, but I quickly learned that that's not that obtainable for most people. If you haven't seen the name of the channel yet, it is Broke Guy Drifts. So I do not have a lot of extra money, and that's one of the things that drove me to start this channel. Is the channels that you see drifting, the ones that get a lot of traction, they have a lot of money and they're super fun to watch, and I don't blame you guys. But I think that there is a market per se for relatable content, something that you see and you're like, hey, I can do that. And you don't so much get that with the big name creators, Adam LZ, Taylor Ray, those guys. They just have money. And granted, they earned it. They didn't. It's not daddy's money, and I love that about them. But for short term, guys who really want to get into it right now, they have a lot of money to just boot, and you guys probably don't. And that's okay, because you don't need it. You don't need a big tow rig, diesel truck, enclosed trailer, your own tire machine, hundreds of rims and tires and spare parts. You really don't need it. I want to show you guys the basic stuff that you need to get into drifting, and I'm going to learn a lot, and I want to pass that knowledge on to you. I also want to go over some ways that you can earn money to put into your drifting and earn some side money, or maybe you just got some bills you need to pay or some stuff like that. There'll be other things featured on this channel, such as I used to skateboard. I was really big into skateboarding, and I've wanted to get back into it for a long time. I've gained some weight, and I think that would be a good way for me to slim down and get back in shape. It's a very demanding, extreme sport, and I love it. I used to be somewhat proficient. I knew a lot of flip tricks, and I skated gaps and mini ramps and shit like that, but I haven't done that in years, and I'm really looking forward to get back into that. I'd like to show some of that progress on this channel. A few other things that this channel will be for is I think it's super cool to be able to upload and have a section of your life immortalized on YouTube. So when you're older, you have kids, you can look back and you can show them, hey, this is what I was doing on this day, and this is what I was into, and give them a real glimpse into your past. And it's not like looking at photos, or it's not like looking at some little home video. It is really, really a full, comprehensive view of what life was like for you, ups and downs and all that in between. But I'm super excited to get started. I have a few things in mind, a few videos that I would like to do. I do have a 350Z. It's a 2003. It's all stock. There's some cosmetic modifications from previous owner, but it does need some work to get it drift ready. It is currently the end of January, and drift season starts in March, so we don't have much time. We got a lot of stuff to do, but I am going to bring you guys along through this process, getting my 350Z ready for my first track day. I did go to one track day last year and I sucked. I was really bad, but that was my first time ever drifting, and I did some street drifting in Mexico since then, and that really was a good practice, and I feel a lot more confident going into a track day because it is intimidating. You know, you see a lot of good guys, you see guys that are really well prepared, and trailers and trucks and everything. You don't need all that. You can roll up with a couple of tires in the back and some basic tools, drive to the track and drive home. It can be done, I promise. The main focus of this channel will be drifting, but there's gonna be some other stuff, and I hope you like it. I hope you're along for the ride. I hope you wanna subscribe and check out what I got going on. So just stay tuned. I will have a video out really soon with some action and not all this talking. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.